Hello everyone, it's Mark from Suburban Plantation again, and today is going to be the first part of a series of making an assorted fruit wine. When I cleaned out and reorganized the big freezer in the basement, I found out that we had just about enough frozen fruit to make a fruit wine. And I have, this recipe calls for 3 pounds of fruit, so I have 2 pounds of frozen peaches, and I have 1 pound of frozen blueberries and wild blackberries that we picked on the property. So I've kind of got my stuff arranged, and this is going to be just part one, because what we're going to do, we're going to mix 3 pounds of fruit, 1.5 pounds of sugar, 1 Camden tablet, which is a metabosulfite that's going to kill any of the wild yeast present in the fruit, because I don't want that to grow. I want the yeast that I've specified to grow and create the wine. And I have a 1 tablespoon of a acid blend, which is going to help the yeast. So let's get started. We're going to put the 3 pounds of fruit into hot water, not boiling, just hot. Get it all in there. Into this, we're going to add 1.5 pounds of sugar, Camden tablet, table sulfite, and the acid. And we're going to crush it all up. Because what we'll do is, this may have to thaw a little bit, because what we're going to wind up doing is, after this comes out of this is going to create the juice. The sugar and the fruits are going to create the juice, and then we'll take this back through after 24 hours. We'll start our own yeast brewing. We're going to add it in, ferment it for a couple days, and then we're going to strain off all the most of the solids through some cheesecloth, and put it into a glass 1 gallon jug, and we're going to ferment it. And we're also going to check the specific gravity so we know we've got enough sugar in it. Let's crush this up. I'll tell you what, why don't you come back in a minute after I've got this all crushed, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, now what I did cheat a little bit. I used the stick immersion blender to kind of beat everything up a little bit better. It wasn't working with the masher. Fruit might have been a little frozen yet. So anyways, I'll recap it. We've got 2 quarts of water, warm, 3 pounds of fruit, 1.5 pounds of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of acid blend, and 1 Camden tablet. It's going in a 2-gallon primary fermenter. We can leave those seeds behind. We don't need that. That's perfect. And we're going to cover this up. Now, some people, you gotta use a airlock. I really don't on the primary fermenter. I never have, and I've never really had problems. So, what I'm gonna do is a little rag, plug up the hole, and we're gonna leave this for 24 hours. And that'll be Berry Peach Wine 2.0. This is 1.0. We're going to make a 2.0 tomorrow when I get back from work. We're going to take the other. We're going to make the yeast culture, combining the yeast, and I'll talk about that. A little orange juice. We're going to let it bubble for a little bit, come alive. We're going to add a fruit pectin, and then we're going to let it ferment for 3 days in this, and then we're going to transfer it all all that, the pulp and all the crap will sift to the bottom. We're going to transfer it into a gallon primary fermenter. We're going to add another 1.5 pounds of sugar and some water to fill up the gallon, put an airlock on it, then we're going to let it ferment for, I don't know, probably a week or so. Then we're going to transfer it out of that into another gallon with an airlock on it. Then we're going to have some wine. So anyways, here we go. Set this off for 24 hours, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.